Hi everybody, I hope both of Drew's subscribers are doing well. I'm Jeremy, also known as ManaTutor on eBay, and I'm the one who bought Drew's Magic Collection and YouTube channel. I wanted to give you a bit of a background into who I am and what my plans are for the channel. First, I wanted to say thanks to Drew. Growing this channel to over 2,000 subscribers is a feat that something like 99% of YouTubers never accomplish. His videos were a blast of Magic nostalgia for me and his viewership. Drew had a great eye for quality sealed vintage product and took exquisite care of his collection. It was a pleasure doing business with him, and I'm glad I got the chance to meet him in person when we exchanged his collection. I've been buying and selling Magic cards on and off since high school, and Drew is among the most enjoyable sellers to work with and a stand-up guy. So like I said, I've been buying and selling Magic cards on and off since high school on eBay and Facebook. During college, I took some time off to play poker, paid off half my college education that way, and in 2008 hit the 99.95 percentile of winning players on officialpokerrankings.com. I'm a competitive person and I love analyzing strategy games, which you'll probably get a glimpse of in this channel. I majored in engineering and went on to start a career in digital advertising with a large IT company. And then my hobbies eventually moved on to personal finance because it's a shame that schools didn't teach you how to invest, do taxes, or what to do with the money that you earn. So I wrote a book on personal finance with a link down below in the description. And then for nostalgia, I started using my disposable income to amass a more than six-figure sealed Magic collection, and Drew's collection was my largest single purchase to date. I'm a collector foremost, but I do sell everything I collect, typically over the course of 5+ years after acquiring them. As for what I want to do with the channel, I have 3 topics in mind. First, Magic gaming. I play on MTG Arena, and most recently hit Mythic top 500 with Streets of New Capenna Draft. I plan to record my drafts and gameplay, walking you through my strategy and decisions, with the hope that we can all get better together. This will most notably start with the upcoming Dominaria United and Brothers War sets, as I'm really excited to relive the nostalgia and the storyline of Urza and Mishra. Magic Finance is the second topic. I plan to show you some of my vintage sealed product that I acquire. I have the vast majority of Golden and Silver Age Magic sealed product locked up in my vault, and I'll probably pull some of that out to show you. I'll also go over some of my new purchases and sales with you. Lastly, personal finance. I might sprinkle in some personal finance and financial independence retire early videos with you if you express interest in that. That pretty much sums up the intro. Comment down below about what you're interested in hearing more about so I can tailor my content to you. And to give you a sample of my MTG Arena play and my grind to Mythic, I'm going to get into a video of me drafting Streets of New Capenna. For those who haven't tried playing and talking through your decisions before, it's not easy the first time you do it. I've prepped a few more videos and I'm confident I'll get better as I go, so don't be too harsh in the comments. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I like to start by trying to go brokers, or trying to do maestros with a fallback into red-black. And it looks like we're going to be going the latter route. There's 2 really good black cards in here, Tenacious Underdog and Nightclubber. Pyre Sledge Arsonist is fine, Cormella fine, Gathering Throng is fine, Rooftop Nuisance fine, but not an early pick. Glamorous Outlaw fine, Quick Draw Dagger fine, Obscura Storefront all fine. Really, we're thinking about 2 different cards here, Tenacious Underdog versus Nightclubber. That's tempting to go Nightclubber, but I think I'm going to take Tenacious Underdog here. It just keeps coming back over and over again. So yeah, we'll take the Underdog. Good 2-drop, which is never bad to get as many of those as you can. They're critical in this format. We'll pick that up. Alright, so to follow up with our black card, we have the best black common in the set, Girder Goons. That's a good pickup. I think we're going to be taking that here. Some other really good cards, Jewel Thief, one of the best commons. Celestial Regulator, really good. Don't mind going into Obscura. If I am in blue-white, I typically prefer brokers. Plasma Jockey's okay with this set. Ballroom Brawlers is okay, but not quite where we're going with our Tenacious Underdog. Yeah, I think Girder Goons is the pick here. It's always worth checking for signals. It happens more later in the packs, but Just looking to see if there's any commons or no, missing commons of a particular color. So we have white, blue, black, green, red. So we have them all here. Nothing yet. And we'll pick up Curtigoons. Alright, looking at this. So the black has dried up. Nearly about everything. Dry. Cleanup Crew is a really good green card. That might be our pick here. Wasn't exactly down the route we were going. A little chat is decent with the blue-black deck. That may be our pickup. Jessic Metamorphosis is okay. Tramway Station is good to go with black-red. I think I'm going to go with a little chat here. I don't like picking up the lands too early, and green is the best card, but it's a little far from where we were going. Yeah, I'm going to gamble on a little chat. Alright, well, it looks like green is likely the most free path forward here. Yeah, everything else is really out of contention. I mean, Riveteer's Initiate's fine. Run Out of Town's fine. But Freelance Muscle is just too good. We saw another green card go around. We're probably going to have to be in green here. Alright, so we have Quasar, which is good in the blue-black white deck. Jetmir's Fixer is a good 2-drop. I do not like being in green-red. We did see that green was readily available. Cladia Stronghold is a good green card. Yeah, I'm going to pick up the Stronghold here. Just really don't like the green-red deck. Alright, now we start seeing more of our black. It's interesting that we're kind of going down the green-black route. There's a lot of good blue cards here, too, with Majestic Metamorphosis and Rooftop Nuisance. But Deal Gone Bad is a pretty good card to pick up here. Pick that up. Alright, and we have Corrupt Court Official. That's a good card to pick up. It'll be our take. Alright, we have Dig Up the Body, we have Majestic Metamorphosis, which is good. We have more Tramway Station, but really haven't been seeing any red. So we're going to stick with our black and do Dig Up the Body. It's good to pick up a copy or two of these in your drafts. Good for, effectively, card draw. Alright, Rooftop Nuisance, good. Glamorous Outlaw, good. Cormella, good. All good cards. I think I'm going to go Rooftop Nuisance. Cormella hasn't impressed me. It's not great for the splash. Glamorous Outlaw would probably be my second pick with Rooftop Nuisance, but if we can get into an aggressive blue-black deck, that's fine by me. Alright, to go aggressive, you need some cheaper drops. I'm not in love with Cutthroat Contender, but it does a good job. It's a good 1-drop that has 2 power, ultimately, so it can trade for 2s. It can beat away at your opponent when you're racing them. I'm going to take that. Alright, nothing great here. Join the Maestros is fine. I've never played Extract the Truth. I've been seeing it in play more frequently, though, but I think I'm just going to take Join the Maestros here and probably not play it. Maestro's Initiate is fine. I find it's hard to be able to cast the draw 2 cards at the end of the game, but we'll go with it. Demons do, sure. Not likely to play it. And Illicit Shipment, never played. Alright, we have a good land. But again, I don't like taking those early. We didn't see as much green go around before, so I'm probably not going to try to play green here. We are looking more at that blue-black that we saw, which is fine. I prefer that anyways. Little Chat's good, but there's better cards here. Best card in the pack is probably Echo Inspector. Run Out of Town's okay. Yeah, I think we're going to go Echo Inspector. I like to kind of sort my cards here by card draw. Actually, this is more of a card draw, not removal. Removal and creatures here. The tower is tempting. But again, I find it's more impactful to pick the... You do want to have some lands in your draft, like, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Broker's Ascendancy is a bomb. But we're too far away from that. Yeah, a lot of good cards in this pack, not a whole lot for us. We are clearly black at this point, which means black, white, blue, maybe some black, red. We're not quite going down the black-red path. I don't like this card that much. It's not horrible. I don't like that it's not really a beatdown. I'm tempted to take the Maestro's Theater. I'm just not a huge fan of the Bruiser. It's not horrible, but I'll take my lands now. Alright, now we're getting some better cards. So we have Out of the Way, which is great. I do like it better than every other card in here for this pack. The problem is you have to take early cards as well. And Snooping Newsy is our early card. We need 2 drops. So I'm going to take that here. Graveyard Shift's okay. I'm taking the Snooping Newsy. Alright, I'm good with another Echo Inspector. Hypnotic Grifter's good too, but I don't think it's as good as Echo Inspector. It just costs a little too much to connive it. Obscura Storefront would be good for us, but again, I'll take the creature over that. Expendable Lackey's good in this deck as well. Just not as good as Echo Inspector. Alright. Rogue's Gallery is a decent draw option. We have a couple of those, though. There's better ones in this deck for draw. Disdainful Strokes, okay. Corrupt Court Official's good. Again, Cutthroat Contender's fine. Corrupt Court Official is probably the pick here. I'm tempted to buy the Regulator as well. We could splash white and be Obscura. But if I don't have to do that, I won't. And we don't really have a whole lot of lands for it right now. So Corrupt Court Official it is. Alright, now Corpse Appraiser is just a bomb, effectively. Maybe not quite bomb, but as close as you can get to it without being a true bomb. We do have some red, a capability of splashing with lands already. I'll be looking to pick up more. But yeah, that's the best card in this pack. Nimble Arsonist is okay, but it hasn't really impressed me. It's not nearly as good as Corpse Appraiser. I'll take that. Alright, we have a few good cards here. Syndicate Infiltrator is fine. Tainted Indulgence is fine. Maestro's Charm's fine. Crooked Custodian's good. We want 2 drops. I'm going to take the Custodian. Yeah. A lot of good cards in this pack for us, though. Alright, we got our Waterfront District. We want some lands anyway. Yep, that's clearly the best pick for us here. Alright. Run Out of Town's decent. Again, I told you about Backstreet Bruiser, but I think a Little Chat's just the best card in this deck. You already got a couple of Corrupt Court Officials, which we can sack to this to draw a few cards. And I'm taking a Little Chat. I think here I'm going to take a Backstreet Bruiser and just hope not to play it. Oh, our out of the way wheeled around. Great. Yeah, we're taking that. And we got a lackey, too. This is interesting. I'm still gonna go Cutthroat Contender here, just on the hope that we can still be a little bit aggressive, but Disdainful Stroke would have been fine. Alright, Unlicensed Hearse, I like it. Sleep with the Fishes, I like quite a bit. Girdergoons, I love. Corrupt Court Official is here. This is interesting. It's really between Girdergoons and Sleep with the Fishes. In general, I like Girdergoons more, but we really do not have any removal besides Deal Gone Bad. Yeah, that was a tough one. Here, I saw a Corpse Appraiser, almost certainly taking that. I like Fake Your Own Death a lot, but not over Corpse Appraiser. Alright, Majestic Metamorphosis is good, Dig Up the Body is good, we already have one. Crooked Custodian, again, I don't really want to play this Backstreet Bruiser, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that'd be 9 early drops. Early drops are important, and Crooked Custodian is one of the best. I think we're going to go with that. Like I mentioned, I like Fake Your Own Death. I like Make Disappear too. That's also a good 2-drop. We have enough though. That one does kind of die off later in the game. It is a really good 2-drop though. I think we have enough cheaper drops. I like Fake Your Own Death to be able to kind of punch through in some of the bigger creatures. So I'm going to go with Fake Your Own Death. I do ultimately like it better than Make Disappear too. Unless you really need 2-drops. Alright, so we got a Maestro's Charm. That's tempting. We got a Corrupt Court Official. That's tempting. I think the Charm is probably better for us here. Get some more removal again. I do really want to get some of those lands, though, so I can play the red more easily. Alright, here we really just have Majestic Metamorphosis. Another Crooked Custodian. A Snooping Newsy, too. Yeah, the Obscura Storefront's tempting. I think I'm just gonna go Snooping News. Crooked Custodian. I like Snooping Newsy a lot, but if we can weigh heavy on our black and have the 3 power, that's good. Dig Up the Body. Witness Protection's fine. Do we Dig Up the Body? Alright. Nothing really for us here. Just kind of, well, this gives us the red. Sorry, that does give us what we need. Alright, I will... Ooh, there's a fake your own death too, though. On a tramway station. So I think I'm going to take fake your own death, though, because it still does give you a treasure to splash. It goes really well with our corrupt court officials. Alright, I'll take another dig up the body. It's a lot, we don't need that many, but... Witness protection, some removal. And we aren't going to play any of these. Alright, so let's look at our deck. Card draw over here. And removal. Consider those removal. This is more card draw. Card draw. Alright, how many creatures do we have? We have 16. Here's this removal as well. And that's removal. This is like my least favorite removal, so I'm just going to pull it out now. We have a decent amount of things. We can casualty 1, so expendable lackey's good. These cutthroat contenders are also kind of good with that. Corrupt court official, crooked custodian. This is considered removal 2. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 early drops. This is a good amount of early drops. We could cut some. Maestro's Initiate I don't really care for, so I'm going to remove that. Corpse Appraiser is great, Echo Inspector great, Girder Goon's great. We're not cutting any of those. Yeah, so out of this it would just be Cutthroat Contender that I might cut. Let's see, we have way too much card draw here. Probably don't need more than 1 dig up the body. Rooftop Nuisance I like a lot. A little chat I like a good amount too. Would I rather have a little chat or dig up the body? Digging up Corpse Appraisers, pretty good. A little chat's a little cheaper. And can find what you want pretty easily. Fake your own death, I'm keeping all those because we need the treasure for the red splash. Majestic Metamorphosis I like, Deal Gun Bag I like, Sleep with the Fishes. I like all of these, and Out of the Way is just too good with being draw as well. My least favorite's actually Maestro's Charm. We could consider cutting that one, which helps because then we don't have to rely on red so much. In general with lands, I like to try to keep just to the 1 splash color I need so I can fetch it with this fetch land. So let's see, we have for red 1, 2, 3 options to get red. I typically like to have 3 for my first copy of a splash, 3 lands of the color, or 3 sources, and then 1 additional for each additional card. So I want like 4 sources. I do have my Fake Your Own Death as a potential source. And there's 2 of them. That might be enough. I want at least 8 black and blue, typically, where I want more black than blue here. 6, 7, 8, 9 sources of black. 6, 7, 8 sources of blue. That seems about right. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lands. I'm probably going to want 1 more land. I don't have enough card draw early on to have less. Yeah. So 6, 7, 8, 9. probably will just want another blue source. So now I'm 9 and 9. I do want black more, but alright, and then I need to cut 2 more cards. It's possible I can get away with just 16 lands if I have my 2 little chats. We're not that heavy in curve here. Things like Echo Inspector can kind of smooth me out too with a Connive down the line. I think that's a good reason for keeping a little chat above Dig Up the Body. Probably want to cut either Dig Up the Body or Majestic Metamorphosis. I'm thinking the Majestic. I don't like how sometimes you can get target your creature and then they kill it. Yeah, that looks good. I hope you enjoyed my draft. Let me know what you would have done differently. I'll put my draft log in the description below, and next video we'll get into the gameplay. See you then!